Hi, I'm a former New York State Supreme Court Justice. Let me tell you about a real case story. We'll call her Joan. Joan was a passenger on a subway train, and she was in one car and she wanted to go to one of the forward cars. In order to do that, she had to open up the door to one of the cars that she was in and to go into the other car. Just as she was in the middle of these two cars that were connected to each other, there was a jolt of this train, and she fell to the side. And on the side, there was this opening where these two trains were connected. With this opening, she fell right down through this opening onto the tracks below. A passenger saw that, pulled the emergency cord. The train came to a sudden stop. People rushed over, and they saw Joan under the train. And when they looked further, they saw that the train had severed both of her feet. Well, both of her feet were ultimately put into plastic ice bags when the emergency crews and EMT came down to help. They put that bag into a police car, rushed it to the nearest hospital where microsurgery could be performed upon Joan to hopefully reattach her feet. There was a 12-hour surgical procedure, and unfortunately, only one foot could be attached to one of the limbs because of the damage to the other. Well, we were retained. We brought an action against the subway company, and we said, you never should have had a situation where you had this kind of an opening. You should have had a safety plate which would protect the passengers who might be going from one car to the other. Or you should also have a warning to the passenger. None of this took place by the defendant subway company, and they resisted the claim. We went to trial, and after our opening statement, the case was settled for a very substantial amount. But of course, no amount of money can ever replace the kind of injury that Joan had. But at least she'd have a better quality of life for the future. And that was extremely important insofar as justice was concerned. Well, that's it. Until we meet again, this is a storyteller telling you, stay safe and keep out of danger.